Good morning everyone. Welcome to the e-classes of Rogold Academy. I am here with the video of class 10th. So students, we are going to start chapter 1 web applications from part B of information technology. So we will start with web application and we will try to cover some topics of this chapter. So let's start what the chapter is having in it. Firstly, we will discuss that. The chapter is Web Applications Basics. So we are going to discuss the basic points about web applications. There are several sessions in that chapter which we'll need to discuss in the whole chapter. The first topic will be working with accessibility options. Second will be networking fundamentals. Third will be introduction to instant messaging. Next will be chatting with the contact. Next is creating and publishing web pages, that is blogs. Means we will study how to create blog and what are the different methods to create a blog. Next is using offline blog editors. And next is online transaction. And the last topic you will study will be internet security. So these are the points which we are going to discuss in the first chapter, web application. So we will start with the first one, working with accessibility options. And before that, I would like to also mention that after watching this video, try to create your notes by your own and watch the video as many times as you want and prepare your notes by whatever you get from this video, and prepare your note as per your understanding. So let's start with the first topic. You can also write session 1, working with accessibility options. Accessibility options. Actually, accessibility options are the kind of options which are specially given to make your computer system or to make your software or hardware accessible for those people who are not able to perform their task very well. Means actually computer is built to make your task very easy, but there are some people which are not able to do so. We also call them specially able people or differently able people. So if the person is not able to move their fingers, if the person is not having the fingers, if the person is not mentally stable, if the person can't see the screen properly, so how those people can use this system? So means that system is of no use for them. So for those people, some of the companies, like organizations like MS Office, Open Office has created several options so that those people can also use this computer system and the software. So those options are known as accessibility option. Means the options which are created for the disabled person are known as accessibility options. So we are going to study that. Accessibility options are provided by several organizations like Microsoft or Open Office to make disabled friendly products. It is created to make these products like software, hardware, or all these operating system and computer system user friendly for specially able people. These options are especially for specially able people so that they can also use the system effectively, so that those person can also use it and can also make their task easy by using computer system. So those options we are going to study in this session. First of all, the next topic is some common types of disability or impairments. There are several common types of impairments which are going to be deal in this accessibility option. So firstly we need to understand what kind of impairments we can handle. So there are several kinds of common impairments. Like first is visual impairment. Visual, as you can understand, the impairment which is related to eyesight. So there can be complete blindness, there can be partial blindness, there can be cataract, there can be color blindness. So these kind of impairments can, if any people is having, so that will be considered as visually impaired. So visually impairment will consist complete blindness, partial blindness, cataract, color blindness, etc. Next will be hearing impairment. Hearing impairment means if the person is not able to hear anything, means deafness. So that is also one of the kind of impairment which our computer system or these accessibility options can handle. Means if any error occurs and you are giving a voice message to a person and that person is not able to hear, then what should he do? So these kind of impairments will all be rectified by these options. Next will be physical or motor impairment. Those impairments which are related with the body parts, that is known as joints or something, that is known as physical or motor impairment, like loss of hands. If someone is not having hands, if someone is not having fingers, so what should he or she will do? Next is stiffness is finger joints. Stiffness in finger joints means if someone is not able to move the fingers properly, then that impairment is known as stiffness is finger joint. Next is cognitive disability. Cognitive term is always related with the mind. If the person is having psychological or mental disorder kind of thing, then that is cognitive disability, like learning disability. The person is not able to learn something. Autism, dyslexia, etc. These are the different types of impairments which is related with the cognitive disability. So all these impairments will be handled in these accessibility options. So first, next topic we will cover is launching accessibility options. How we will start these accessibility options. From where you can start these accessibility option in your system. You don't need to download these functions, or you don't need to add them externally. They are inbuilt in your operating system. They are inbuilt in your Windows. So you need to start them. You need to launch them. So there are several ways to launch these options. Like there are 4 ways. First is from control panel. Second one is from start menu. The third one is from the keyboard. And the fourth is from login screen. So there are 4 methods from where you can start these options. From the control panel, I have given the method, the complete method where you should click first and then second and then third. So from control panel, to start it from the control panel, you need to go on start button, then all programs, then accessories. Then you will find an option system tools. You need to click on system tools. Then you will find an option control panel. You will move to control panel. Then control panel will be having an option ease of access. And then you will finally be having ease of access center. When you open this option ease of access center, that option will contain several accessibility options. Next type or next method is from start menu itself. Like you need to go from to the start button, then all programs, then accessories, and then you don't need to go to system tools and control panel. You just go to ease of access and ease of access center. These 2 points can be omitted in this type. The next is from the keyboard. You just need to press Windows logo key. In the keyboard you are having this type of key which is known as Windows logo key. So you just need to press this Windows logo key and that start menu will open, and then you just need to click on that ease of access option, and again you will move to ease of access center. The last type or last method can be from login screen. Sometimes you create a password on your system, then that login screen can also move to the ease of access center by pressing ease of access button on the bottom left corner of login screen. That login screen will be having an option ease of access at the bottom left corner of that screen. So you just need to press that button and you will move to the accessibility options. So we have discussed the accessibility options, means what are they and why we need those accessibility options. We have discussed what type of impairments can be healed or what type of impairments we can deal with. So there were several types of impairments like visual, hearing, motor impairment or cognitive disability. So all these types and their subtypes should be in your notes and should be you should remind them. And the next topic what we have discussed is from where we can start these accessibility options. Now what are the accessibility options which we are talking about? We will discuss in the next video, because that topic itself is a huge topic. So we will discuss it in the next video. But till then you need to create notes of accessibility options. their types, their subtypes, and their launching methods. So take the screenshots. So students, I hope you got the point, and prepare your notes. Stay home, stay safe, and don't forget to press the bell icon or